Hello, everybody. It's Rusty Champaign here with you, and we're here today with another first look at another demo. This time it's a game called Bus Flipper Simulator. This demo came out on May 20th, and the description of it on Steam says, "Have you ever wondered, what if I buy an old bus and convert it into a camper, or maybe a cafe on wheels?" This bus conversion simulator will give you just that. You'll get a variety of different buses and vans to convert. Clean, destroy, create, customize, test it, sell, and make profit. So in the email they sent me, they kind of described this like House Flipper 2, but with buses. And being the big fan of House Flipper 2 that I was, I'm definitely interested to take a look at this one.
Ain't nothing quite like the road under your wheels. And a home you can take with you.
Now I just really hope that this music is not copyrighted,
Do I love motorhomes?
because that would be
Been
bad.
around them most of my life. And I had my hands in all kinds of them. I seen rigs out there baking dry in desert heat. And way up high, standing tough where most won't go. I seen river rats, sand cruisers, field trippers, and the kind of rust buckets you wouldn't even touch. But every one of them got a story worth saving. So, I make sure it keeps going. Some need stripping, some need guts. Others, a whole new heart. Then one day, you see them breathe again. And let me tell you, that's a darn good feeling.
Sammy? Sammy boy, you're not gonna believe what I just laid my eyes on. That's the little beast we've been jolting about. Blue stripes, he'll pick you through the dust. She's waiting for you, man. I'm telling you, you better get your boots on and head this way, because this one's the one.
Ain't nothing quite like the road under your wheels. Boy, do I love motorhomes.
Now, I'm not going to lie, that was a pretty cool opening cutscene for a game that's in a demo. I'm impressed by that. I like that. All right, so here we go. As always, got first steps. So we're going to go to the laptop to accept a job. So let's walk on over there. WASD, standard controls. Probably can shift to sprint is my guess. Camera, just move to the mouse. Nothing fancy there. We're going to go over here to this. Open it up with E. All right, we got Johnny here who's got an old RV. Hello, my friend. I've just got an old bus, and there's a mess inside. Looks like somebody had a chemical experiments going on here. Okay, a little bit of translation issues is fine. I really need your help cleaning it. This is apparently not difficult, which is a good way to start for me. So let's go on here. We're going to go begin the job. And let's see what we've got to do. First, here are a few things you should know before you start working. Different tasks require different tools. To open the tool menu, use the right mouse button. So the radio menu is on right mouse on this one. Okay, I'll have to remember that. Trouble finding the last piece of trash, press Q to activate Task Sense, or what I always call Spidey Sense. It will marker every quest objects related to the tool you're using. Okay. So now if we hit Q, it'll kind of show us. So yeah, if we go here, nothing pops up with it, maybe because I'm not close enough, potentially. Or maybe if we've got so many things, it doesn't count it. So, all right, we got 113 pieces of trash to remove, 113 pieces of trash, that's what I was trying to say. 35 dirt that need to be cleaned up, and 4 objects that need to be destroyed. So first thing we're going to do, we're going to pick up our garbage here. Oh, maybe you got to have a tool in your hand. Yeah, you got to have a tool in your hand in order for it to count. Now I get it. So, all right, that's how it works. Now I understand. You do have to left click each time. That's what I'm gathering, is that every time, like if I hold down the left mouse button and hover, it doesn't pick up the thing. But it's amazing how much can fit in this trash bag. This is a very, very heavy-duty trash bag we got in here. Before I go inside, is there anything else outside? No, everything appears to be inside. So we're going to go ahead, put this away, because it seems like I need my hammer to knock down this wall. Tear down this wall. Okay, there we did. We done it. So now we can go back in and go to our garbage can again. Okay, picking up the picking up the pallet that we just destroyed in the process. Man, there's a lot of stuff in here. Okay, so this probably just needs to be destroyed, I'm guessing. So I probably need to hammer this. Yeah, and then we can pick it up and haul it away. Because it was getting in my way, and I was not able to do anything with it with my garbage can. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff in here. Yeah, this definitely looks like it was a scene from Breaking Bad. I think that's what they were trying to get at here. I think that's the joke, is that they were using this as a van for kind of stuff that you'd see in a game like Schedule 1, potentially. It certainly looks like that, or they were just doing some regular old chemical experiments, but I really doubt that. I'm guessing that it was a little bit more nefarious. That's generally the way that these things seem like they kind of go. You're not just doing like normal science experiments here, and you're doing other experiments, if you know what I mean. So we can interact with this using E. Blue sky. Inside a specialized tray lie fragments of vivid blue crystals resembling candy. Yeah, exactly. Yep. Yep, 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 yep. Yeah, that, yeah. You know. You know. Come on, you know. Just admit it. You've watched enough Schedule 1. You know you have. You're like, Rusty, why don't you play Schedule 1? And that's why. So, there you go. All right, there's all that. Got more to clean up over here. Oh shoot! I hope that was just like a regular old book. Nothing necessary in that book, because I know, like in House Flipper, they had the books that kind of showed you things about the game, like the little books that had the beaver on there. But I don't think that was, because it didn't really pop up with one. We got 6 more pieces of trash here. It's nice because I didn't even hit anything to turn the Spidey sense on, but there's some things that just stay. They're just lit up all the time. Well, now they turned off for whatever reason. But now they're back on again. Okay, it was weird because when I turned around, those things were still lit up, and I had not hit Spidey sense to do it. Now we have 35 pieces of dirt that need to, or 35 dirt that need to be cleaned up. 35 areas of dirt, that works. And we got 2 more things that need to be destroyed. This pallet would be one of them, and this pallet would be the other one of them. Done. So now we've got more trash that needs to be cleared out, because that will turn into trash. Let's grab our garbage can again. Get that and that. Okay, so that's done. Now we just got to go in here and clean up all of the dirt. So again, if we hit Q, yeah, that's what they're talking about. Lots and lots of, dirt. That's what they're calling it now, is dirt. Exactly. Because there's only dirt in here. There's no other residue that might be like of a chemical nature or something like that. It's just dirt. Yeah, that looked totally like dirt. And you can, amazingly enough, clean up all of this dirt just using a rag that doesn't even appear to be wet. It's a brilliant rag, man. I don't know why they don't sell these things in stores. I really don't. They're really, really cool. All you got to do is just wipe it up against the surface, and presto, it cleans everything up. It's really nice. I wish I had one of these at home. It would make doing things around the house a lot easier. It really would. Okay, so we're going to just keep on going here. Thankfully, this part is not hard. You just kind of hold down the mouse button, and then when it stops moving, then you're good. Or when it looks clean, then you're good. Yeah, because if you just hold down the mouse button, it'll keep going as long as you let it. But yeah, once it looks clean, then you can go ahead and just let go and move on to another spot. Okay, so I'm sure there's going to be some outside as well, because I know that the outside of this thing also looked kind of ragged. It had some graffiti on it, which I'm sure we need to clean up, so we'll get to that as well. But overall, for a first job, this is not that bad at all. I mean, it's what you'd expect out of a first job in a game like this. Dude, they don't throw you too far in the deep end. Just give you a few things to do. Even when we played like the first episode of Contractville, and we'd gotten the gotten the camper from our cousin. I think his name was Bobby. I can't remember that guy. He was a real jerk of a cousin. Um, his was also very very bad. I don't want to know what that stain is. I'm just glad it went away in one shot because it was really nasty looking. We got one more spot over there. I love Spidey Sense. I really do. Even if it's kind of like a cheat code for a game, I'm still a huge fan of it. And now everything else is outside. Yeah, here we go. These are all the things that we had when we first started. So there's that. Okay, let's get that. And I'm assuming I'm tall enough to be able to get that without even trying. Yeah. Amazingly enough, we got stretch arms, strong arms, and can reach all the way up to the top of the RV without a ladder. We're that good. I know you wouldn't believe it, but we really, really are. We got one. Oh, that's it. Okay, great work. You've completed your first job. To complete it and earn reward, press Shift plus F. Okay, so Shift F. Done. Are you sure you want to finish the job now? Absolutely. You said we're done, so I am ready to finish. So, okay. Oh, and it takes like pictures of everything. Cool. I mean, there's stock photos, but still, it's kind of cool to see it. Oh, and maybe not because I left the garbage can. I left the garbage bags in there. I probably could have gotten a little bit more XP if I would have thrown the garbage away, but I didn't think about it, so that's all right. We got, let's see. Oh, and we found a collectible item. Yeah, the collectible item. And then we didn't do anything with it other than deliver it to the responsible authorities that would deal with it. Sure, that's exactly what happened. Yeah, you tell yourself that, and it'll be fine. It'll be perfectly good. Next up, what do we got? Let's go back, I guess, to our computer again. I've even got graffiti in my own house. Why do I have graffiti in my own house? Can I clean that up? Oh, cool. Oh, so you can do things in your own house, just like in House Flipper. That's great. I was wondering about that because in House Flipper 2, you could take. Oh yeah, there you go. See, I had already sent it to the authorities, and they said it's okay and nothing to worry about. It is actually candy, which is why it's here. That's not at all what happened. Anyway, we're gonna go ahead get into the next job here. So let's take a look, see what we've got. All right, so Lindsay, furnishing time. Hey, buddy, I've heard you're a bus flipper enjoyer now. I have a bus, and I think it's time to sell some old crap and buy some furniture so I can use it as a call place of solitude and relaxation. Okay, so she wants to get rid of some crap and create her own fortress of solitude. Oh, and we got some perks. So let's see, trash collecting area. Let's see what all the different perks are. So we got trash collecting area, clean big areas with one move. Faster trash collecting. Hold the left mouse button to collect trash much faster. That is nice. That was the thing I was talking about in our last job. Faster cleaning. Stains are cleaned in the blink of an eye. Cheaper buys. I mean, that's nice. But I feel like I want the other things. No sell penalties. Sell items without losing money to fines. And quick assembly. Put parts together faster. Okay, I'm going to go because we're always going to have trash. So I'm going to unlock that. So we got 1 point available. I guess these all cost 1 point because it doesn't say anything on here about how many points it costs. I'm going to do the faster trash collecting. I like that. So we'll unlock that. And then I guess when we get another point, we can get another perk. And I wonder if you can activate those on the road. We got to find that part out too. But meanwhile, we're going to go in here. We're going to take care of furnishing time for Lindsay, who wants to create her Fortress of Solitude. Let's get into it. See what her current... I mean, it's a nice looking bus. It is quite fancy. And of course, now there's only 7 pieces of dirt. So that was useless. Okay. Interact. So these are the pictures. So let's see. If we go Alt... Oh, Alt brings them up to the main screen. So I guess that's the way she wants it to look, maybe? I don't know. And then H, H just hides it. And then 2 brings up the next picture. And then 3 brings up the next picture. Okay, so maybe that's the way that she wants it to look. Perhaps. Or maybe that's just the way it already looks in here. All right, use the hands tool to press and select the placement tool. Or no, use the hands tool and press R to select the placement tool. Place available objects inside the bus. Press C if you want to customize the item. Okay. So we're going to go here then. And we need to, all right, so we got to place objects. So let's see, placement items with T. Oh, that's just the instructions again. Okay. So I think that this is the way she wants it to look. So we're going to go back to picture one. And let's see. So we've got a space. If I bring up this picture, does that really give me any idea? So there's that one. So we got that one there. This is the one that's got the. Oh, so this is going to go there. And I got to figure out if there's an easier way to get this. Oh, it does snap. So if you get close, it'll snap to it. I was wondering about it. It does have a bit of a grid, but when you get close to another thing, it snaps. So that goes there. Oh, and okay, that's perfect. That's exactly what we wanted. And then the fridge does not go here. So we're going to take a look, see if we can figure out where she wants the fridge. So Alt, is there anything with the fridge there? Or does the fridge go in that space? The fridge goes in that space. Got it. Okay. So there's that. Oven right there. Perfect. That's what you wanted. Then we're looking at this item. This item is not in the, or is it over here? Oh, it might be over here in this picture. Actually, before we do that, we got to clean this place up. So cancel. Let's get the place clean before we start doing any of this. So, and can we pick up the garbage and throw the garbage away? I think so, and we can hold throw. So, oh, but you actually throw it in it. You can't throw it at it. You gotta actually get it in there. Bouncing it off the house. It's fine. It's fine. Not even worried about it. It's all right. I'm put out the window by throwing a garbage bag away. Oh man, those things really have a bounce on them. They got a lot of rebound. Okay. 1.9 meters, and apparently the farther you throw it, the more money you get. Oh, I thought I did too much art. So let's try that again. Yeah, 3.2 meters. Oh, yeah. So every time you throw one in, you get some money for it. That's kind of cool. Now, if I had only known that the first time around, I would have actually done that. Okay, so we're going to go here and clean up the place. So let's get all of the stains taken care of before I start putting stuff into spots, because that would not be good. Another stain right over there. Is that all of them? That's one. There's another. I hope I didn't cover up the last stain. Oh, no, it's up there. Okay. Whew. That's good. That would have been very unfortunate that I would have covered up a stain with a piece of furniture that I just put in. Next thing, we have objects to sell. So let's go ahead here, go to our sell tool, and let's see what we can sell. So the things we can sell, are they all in here? Is that what it is? Oh, no, they're up here. So these are all the things we're selling. Okay, so we're going to just click on that. And do we get any money for selling it? We do. So we do get a little bit of money for selling these things. It just doesn't sell. It doesn't show you unless you look up in the upper right, because it shows you that you sold an object, but it doesn't show you how much money you got unless you look up in the upper right. Like for this, we got 15 credits for it. This we're going to get 15 credits. So that's what it is. So we're selling speakers. It's nice that it shows you the items that you're selling, so you can kind of make some kind of a guess as to what you got. Like that's a bus lamp. And then we got two more speakers. Oh, and that's all going to be in here. So the speakers there, and one more bus conditioner. Okay. So there's all that. Now we can get back into placing objects. So let's go ahead back to this. So right click, back to hands, and now we're back into placement. So again, now if we take a look at the picture, this looks like it's going to go over here. Is that supposed to be there? It feels like it is. I think so. Yeah, and can we crouch? We can. So that is about that height. And that looks like it's supposed to be about there. So I'm going to put that there. And then we're going to put that there because that feels like that's the way the picture is. So yeah, we'll set that there. This chair is going where? So let's take a look at this picture. This is going here next to a couch that we don't have yet, but it's going it's going up here next to this table. Okay, so that's there. The plants are going to go on the table. Okay, we can do that. That's perfect. Foldable sofa will go right about here, and it's foldable, which is nice. do love foldable. There's that. Radio is going to go where? If I open up that picture, does it kind of show a radio anywhere? I don't see one. Maybe it goes over here. Let's take a look. Do I see one? Oh, it goes up here on that shelf. Okay, perfect. Now you can probably do it where you don't put the things exactly where they are in the picture, but I'm trying to stay true to the picture as much as I can. Is it rotated? And it's even rotated that way, so I'm going to go that way with it. We got a coffee maker right here by the sink. We've got a casual mug. We got a bunch of casual mugs right here, so we're just going to place these kind of right here. These are not going to get expertly placed. They're just going to get kind of close. That's going to be good enough, I think. So I wonder if these are rusty champagne mugs. Do any of these say Foncy on them by any chance? Or lights? I don't think so. They're just white mugs, so no, not likely. And then this can go there. Now this is interesting that it doesn't sit directly on a burner. That makes me a little bit crazy, but only a little. I'm already kind of crazy as it is. But we'll put that just like that. And then microwave over here. Okay, perfect. First aid kit is where in these pictures? Let's take a look. Do I see one anywhere? Oh, it's there on the shelf. I saw it. This is like playing Where's Waldo. So where does this go in the house? That goes right about there. And then the door is going to go, I believe, right there. So is that the front door? Oh, no, that goes on the side. Or does that go, where am I looking? So if I'm looking here, that's going there. Okay, that's that door. So what is that the door to? Now that I'm looking at it, what is that door to? Is that to the? Oh, it's to the shower. Okay, understand. And then this chair is going to go right here because it's important to have a computer chair at your computer desk. Always helps out. All right, queue list is empty. Cool. Look at us go. Man, we're making it happen. So Shift F, finish the job. Do we have any more garbage we can throw in a garbage can? It doesn't look like it. I think we got it. So nice. Finish up the job. I'm here for it. So here are the pictures of it, just like that. All the dirt to all the clean. And we got our chairs and everything. Look at us. Look at us making it happen. Look at us flipping buses. Just like that. Ain't it wonderful? Got bags. Oh, yeah. So we would have gotten bags and trash bin. Oh, I didn't find the collectible. I wasn't looking for it. Okay, that's a problem. So apparently every level has a collectible on it. I just was not looking closely enough for it. Not a problem. Just means I won't have anything to take home with me. I won't have a memento. All right, this door now has a giant exclamation point that's pulsing. That generally means that they want me to click on it, so we're going to go ahead and do that. Do we want to pay $3,700 to unlock the home extension? Do I have $3,700? I do. I've got $3,925. So, yes. There we go. Congratulations with the first extension of your home. Now you can visit the bus sale and buy your own bus, flip it and resell, or create your dream. It's up to you. Huh. Okay. Very interesting. So, yeah, I guess we can just drop a bus. So, oh, yeah, we can just drop a bus right in there. Ah, very fancy. Look at that. How about that? But let's go back here because I only have $225, and that's not going to be enough to buy a bus. So, yeah, we're going to go back here and do another job. All right, here we go. Johnny, who wants to move in. Thank you so much for your help. I know I may sound stupid, but I want to move in for good, and I need your help with some tiling and plumbing. I've already installed water tanks, and I need your help connecting them to the kitchen sink cabinet. How does he know how to install water tanks? I mean, I guess he must have already done the job right. I don't know. We're gonna say that he did. Okay, so level 3. So this is going to be something with doing installation. So I'm going to maybe be smart, and I'm going to try and maybe do a quick assembly on this. So yeah, we'll try this. Go with that. So put parts together faster. Let's go ahead and unlock that one. And then let's see, mail. That's just that. And trips. Oh, so that's the bus sale. Maybe we'll check that out in a bit. Or let's click on it now. Bus sale. Let's see how much a bus is. It's going to probably be too much money, but we'll at least give it a peek and see how much they are. Here are the buses available for sale, and we can also stop and get some snack stops from Green Park. We can go and pick up. Oh man, I've seen this before. I've seen this. I feel like I've seen this over at the Rap House. I believe so. And we got ice cream. It's always good to have ice cream. And we have these wonderful people that are selling their buses. How you doing, sir? How much is your bus? $10,000. I don't have that much money, so we're not going to do it. That's a Tokyo City bus. How about over here? It's an old school RV. How are you doing? $5,600 for your motorhome from 1980. Looks about accurate. I'd say that's what a 1980 motorhome would look like. And how about you with your school bus? What do we got here? $7,500 for your 85 school bus from Utah. I'm guessing that's what a Utah public school bus would look like, perhaps. And how about you? Do you have anything for 225 coins? No. Your 84 motorhome. Okay, so those are things that we would eventually be able to buy. Not going to be able to do anything with it right now, so that's not going to be able to happen. And then to exit out of here, then we just go back here, and this takes us back to our tablet. Okay, so we're going to help this guy move in. He needs some help with tiling and plumbing, so let's help him out with that. Let's go begin the job. See what he needs here. So, all right, here we go. Connect to plumbing, surface finishes. And here are the pictures. So we're going to pick up the pictures. That's what he wants the place to look like, just like that. And so it's nice that they give you the pictures so you can get an idea of what they want you to do. Because I don't remember seeing anything like that in other games. It's always interesting when you can see something that's different than other games that you played. And in this case, that's the thing that's different. So, first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to look around here, see if I can find anything that might be a collectible, because I don't want to miss out on collectibles if I can. It's nice that these individual drawers open and close, so that's kind of cool. And again, I shouldn't be going through his place looking for things, but we're going to do it anyway, because there's got to be a collectible in here somewhere. Oh, we can turn that on. Okay, cool. Does anything spit out? No. Oh, I guess maybe that's just to check the water once you've got it going. Anything over here? Anything in the glove box? Oh, you can't open the glove box? Boo on you. You should be able to open that up. Absolutely should be able to open that up. How about up here? Anything there? Nope. Don't see anything. Don't see anything there unless it's hiding. How about up there? No. Okay. We appear to be devoid of secrets in here. So, and is it there? Okay, that's just the power. Okay. I want to make sure we have power, so that's important. If I turn that off, does it actually turn? Oh, it does. So the lights go off with that. All right, so turn that back on. I was really hoping to find a secret in here, but alas, no. Anything in here? No. Okay. All right. Well, that's enough time wasted on finding secrets. So let's get in here. So connect to plumbing. So if we go right click, we've got a wrench. So our water tool. So this is a plumbing connection mode. Run pipes to each object. To disconnect all pipes from the object, press and hold X. Okay, I've never seen anything like this before in a game, so this is going to be interesting. Okay, so let's see. So, and it changes the look of the place, which is really, really neat because everything now has this different hue about it. So plumbing connection. So we're going to go here, fresh water tank. That appears to be on. Now, there's something over here that's glowing. So what is it over here? Okay, that's in the bus. That's a black water tank. So let's go in here. Let's take a look at this. So it's there. So connect. Can't connect together. So let's see. Can't connect together. So where does this get connected? I wonder. So all right. So let's turn that off. So let's look at this again. This is a plumbing connection mode. Run pipes to each object. To disconnect all pipes from the object, press and hold X. So they're showing there. Let's take a look at that again. So let's take a look at what they did there. So that went to the sink to the black water tank. Oh, okay, that's what we got. All right, so here we go. So that goes to the sink. So do we have to open that? Okay, so that's the state. Let's close this up for a second. Can I open the door? So let's get out of this look. I don't know if this is going to help me, but I want to get out here. Open this up first. So open. Now let's go back into that plumbing connection. So let's see if this is going to help me. So back here to plumbing. And then connect that. Can I crouch down? So it looks like that should be connecting to that. Oh, you just got to be anywhere in the neighborhood. That's all. You just got to be if you're in the neighborhood of it, you're good. And then that connects to that. Okay. Perfect. And then do I have to all right, so then I guess we can get out of this and try turning it on. Okay, it looks like it works. Yeah, I guess we got it, and we're connected to the gray water tank. And all right, I'm going to say we did that right. I'm going to go with it. I mean, it's working, so that I'm going to call that a win. Next thing we need to do, we have surface finishes. This is going to be our little trowel here. All right, install surface finishes on the yellow highlighted area. Surface finishes will indicate where you can place it. Press X to select other type of surface finishes that are available in a job. Again, few little translation issues. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Okay. So we're going to put this here just as it shows in the picture. So if we go back to the picture and take a look, they want a bunch of tile as a backsplash right about there. Make it look all nice and fancy. Interestingly enough, it starts there and then works its way over. So the first one kind of overlaps like that. Now, these we do also have to put up one at a time. So you have to click. I'm sure there's going to be something that's going to make that process faster in terms of a perk. And we'll be able to, and it seems like when you do get perk points, you can apply them on the fly. We just have not earned one. So yeah, we're just going to keep going with this, just like this. Very, very nice and simple in terms of putting this up. And it's cool that it like takes all the other items and it basically outlines them out of view. So that way you don't have to worry about them, like worry about navigating around them. So yeah, like the sink is turned, it's basically phased out of the picture. And then same thing here. And again, if we take a look at the picture here, they want that same tile there. Okay, so that's what they want. We'll tell them. Now, can we drag and go? No, we can't drag and go. I was hoping we could. But it's not one of those where you can like hold down the left mouse button and put it down. I'm going to check that again just to see. Yeah, so if we look, yeah, everything that they show there is click one at a time and put it in place. And then X allows you to pick other kinds. So that's what I'm seeing there. So yeah, if we want X, we could get other kinds, but they don't even have other kinds here, so that's fine. But there's nothing that says that you can lay them down more than one at a time. Maybe, again, that's a perk. So maybe at the very beginning, it's just everything you do is the slowest and most time-consuming way possible, but then you can get perks that will make that a little bit faster for you. I don't know for sure, but that would be my guess. All right, but this isn't too bad. I mean, putting them in one at a time. Again, it'd be nice to do more than one at a time, but it's all right. It's no problem at all. So we'll just keep on going all around here. I'm apparently hovering above the floor because I'm a disembodied spirit, even though I have a hand. Somehow. But there we go. We got that done. The job is finished, so we can go ahead, put that away, go back to the hand. Finish the job. So Shift F and we're done. Excellent. Process some photos. Take a look at that. Everything's hooked up. I think I got it all hooked up right. There's that. We apparently put the tile right over the carpet. It's good. Why rip out the carpet? Just put tile right over it. It's fine. And again, there was a collectible item in there. I just missed it. It might have been outside. Looks like it was a bug of some sort. You can probably go back and do the missions again if you wanted and maybe get the collectible that way. But I don't know for sure. How much money we got? $2,095. That's still not going to be enough to buy a bus. So let's go in here and let's try one more thing. So trips. Oh, so we can clean a bus. So clean a bus as fast as you can. So that's a contest. Oh, we should try that out. So let's try it out. Let's see what this is going to be all about. I mean, we're gonna suck because I don't have a lot of skill here right now. But we're gonna go here. So remove trash. I do have a better skill at this now, so I'm now just holding down the left mouse button, so that's making that part faster. I am not like clicking these each individual time. Hammer, and then go back here again. Let's keep on doing the garbage. So again, we'll be somewhat decent, but not really great because I don't have a lot of my perks in place. So yeah, once you get like all your perks done, this will go very, very quickly. But again, it's nice just like hovering over the entire sink and throwing everything out. That's a lot nicer. And then with an even bigger area of surface from the perk, where it clears more area at the same time. Those are the words I'm trying to say. That will make that part even better because then you can just clear out major swaths of it with one hover. Right, so how much we got? We got two more pieces. Okay, so that's done. Now here's the part where we're going to get slow because I don't have. Oh nope, that's not what we want. We want the pallets, but I don't have the improved cleaning. So this is the part that's going to slow down. All right, so there's that. Go back to garbage. Pick that up. Pick that up. I probably have to throw my garbage away, or at least I should, because that would get me some stuff. Although in this mode, maybe not. So let's see. Would this get me anything in this mode? It does. So I even do get some coins in this mode too. Not many, but 10 is better than 0. Let's see if I can throw that. Oh, way too far. Way too much. A little too much mustard on that. Wow, you've got to really be standing away from this thing when you throw it. It does not. I mean, the like light is air. It's like throwing a balloon. Okay. So cleaning mode. That's what we got. And again, this part's going to be the part that's slow because I do not have any of this upgraded. Now, can we hover from one piece to another and stop and not? Okay, so we can do that. We can just hold down the left mouse button and keep moving from one area to another. So that's kind of nice. If you just want to hold down the left mouse button the entire time and not have to keep on clicking it, then that's a good way to go. But again, we are going slow with this because we do not have an upgrade to this yet. I can hold down Q and hit that while we're cleaning just to make it easier so we can see things on the fly in terms of what needs to be done. We got a new level. Oh, so you do get a new perk. Or is that the new level? Is that like your new level of the speed? Or for the job? Oh, no, that's ticking down. So we get like an A grade, a B grade, or a C grade, depending on how quickly we do this. So we're going to probably end up getting a B grade, I think, because we're not going to be fast enough to get the A grade because our cleaning is just not fast enough. So, okay, outside. Just got the stuff outside. Yeah, we're going to fall to a B when this is all said and done. But I'll take a B on my very first shot. I'm good with that. Okay, or did we manage to get an A? Were we just on the edge of it? Maybe. I don't know. Let's take a look. It was close, man. It was really, really close. I would have had it if I wouldn't have thrown away the garbage cans or the garbage bags. Contest completed. So we got 817 in the trash bin, extra cleaning. Oh, we got a B. Oh, I thought we had it. I thought we were there. But it's a nice way to make 992 coins. So you can't go wrong with that. And I do think that it counts as a perk. So yeah, we got enough. So all the work we did there did count for perks too. That's kind of fun. And then the other thing that they're going to have is going to be items licenses, which will be in the full game version. And then, okay, so we got this. Just a final touch. All right, so only final touch with other furniture is needed. Could you help me with that? Don't forget to connect bathroom thingies to the water tanks. Okay. And then there's one here that says electrician needed. So, and we got a perk. So let's do, I guess, this one? Sure, we'll do that. And I'm assuming that in the full game, you're going to have a bigger list of perks to unlock. And then with this being the demo, this is what we have available. That's my guess, at least. So we're going to take trash collecting area, even though I don't need it right now. We'll go ahead and do this job for Johnny. So let's see what Johnny wants for this job. Making sure that we connect all the plumbing to the bathroom thingies. So here's all the pictures again of what he wants. So we got to place objects, mount objects, and connect the plumbing. So the plumbing is here. So we got to put them in and then we got to connect them. That's what we're dealing with here. So, there's no picture of it. Okay, so I don't know exactly how we need to mount everything in here. Let's see. So place objects. So we're gonna go here, place. Is there anything that's actually going in here? Uh, I don't know. So let's go to, okay, so hands. And then we want to go to R. Okay, so this is where we're actually placing the objects. And then we have to actually install them later. So let's take a look at the pictures and let's see what we got. Where are these going? So that's just a cabinet. Okay, so that's just going there. And then this is going there. So that's or is that are there two sets of drawers there? No, there's not. So this is actually going to go here according to this picture. So if I look at that picture, yes, there's going to be another set of drawers. So that does not go directly there. Let me can I go forward to the next item? It will let me go forward to the next item. No, that just turns that off and on. So R, because I don't want to place this yet because I don't want it to snap to that because we've got one other object that needs to be placed. So is there a way to, no, that just rotates it. I was hoping that it was going to, so X is precise placement. Oh, so if you turn that off, you can put it free form. But it'd be nice if you could like go to place the next item. So I'm going to set that there for now. I'm going to set that. Oh no, or no, that must all go together. So that picture must be wrong. So let's move this. Can I move this over? So customize. Oh, hold carry, and we're going to put that there. Yeah. So the picture must. Oh no, I see what it is. There's the drawers. I got it now. I've got it. I'm there. It just took me a second. But we're there now. So R, that goes there. Okay. In right about there, Snuggins bug and rug. That works. Then this is going where are we going with this one? So let's take a look at the pictures. That's going over there into that corner by the other set of chairs. Just trying to get that in there as nice as we can. That seems to be it. Okay. And then this one goes over here next to this one. Now, these don't snap together, but you can kind of get them next to each other. Now, this is interesting because it feels like it should be along that spot, but it's not. So we're going to move it out just a smidge, even though that's not lined up with the other one. That would bug me, but that's as close as I can get it without like you could take off the grid snapping and then put it in there. So we could go hold carry, precise placement off, and get it closer that way. So that would work. Yeah, so we can do it like that. So you can turn off the grid and get it more to your liking that way. But now back into this we go. A wall picture, which is going to go up there. And we'll go back to snap to grid. So that'll go right about there. That seems fine. We've got a coffee pot that should go on the stove. Seems like it would make sense. That's where we put the other one. So drop that there. Radio is going to be on the table. Okay. Just drop that right there. Sure. Now, I'm assuming that you're fine if you don't put it where it is in the picture. I'm guessing you don't get dinged if you like put it in random spots, but I like having everything kind of orderly. That'll go there. We got another one that goes on top of it. All right, sure. And then the cabinets are going to go where? So where's this cabinet going? Let's take a look. Or is that going above the door? It looks like there's one going above the door. So we're going to put that there. It seems like looking at that picture, yeah, or no, there's not. Or is there? No, that's not going there. That's not. If I look at that picture, in the very upper left of that picture, it does not show anything there. So that's not that. So that must be over here. Let's take a look. There's nothing there. How about in picture 3? There's nothing there either. So I guess wall drawer left. So this goes, or oh no, it goes there. That's what we're missing. Got it. Because if we go there, yeah, that's what we're missing. That one. Okay, perfect. So there's that. We've got, this is a bathroom drawer. So we have no pictures of the bathroom. So I'm going to assume that this is just going to all kind of go like this. I really don't know. because there's no pictures here, so we have no guidance on how they want this to look. Like if I look at that, that's just the bedroom. That's the main area, and that's that. So the bathroom we're kind of left up to our own devices. So we'll put that there. Toilet we'll put over here. So that'll work. That should be fine. Just like that. Okay, sure. And then the shower goes in the. Oh, now how would this be laid out if this was like a regular bathroom? Well, because this would have to be against the wall. Yeah. That. So let's fix this up. So let's move this. Maybe we'll put this over here. Perhaps. Yeah, we'll put that there, and then go back to this again, and then set that up. I wish I could look up at the same time. So because does that work and does that go? All right, so that does work. I mean, it's a little bit close to that electrical. It's a lot close to that electrical, but we're gonna go with it. And over here, they want this, so we're looking like this now, out through there. So this is gonna go like that on that wall. Try and get it centered underneath the window, the best that we can. That works. Pillows. Pillows. Pillows are important. This goes. What is this? This is a drawer. This goes here next to the other drawer. Oh man, it's snug in here. Okay. And that goes there. Cool. And then what do we got? We got a TV, which is going to go on top of here. I believe that's a TV on there. Yeah, it is. Give it a little rotate. Just a little. Maybe not that much. That works. And then a door, which is right there. Okay. And then another door, which is, oh no, I'm stuck. Open the door and put that door in. Cool. Queue list empty. Now we just got to put everything together. So let's go here. E to assemble. This is in assembly mode. Press and hold left mouse button on the highlighted objects to assemble the elements. Get into the ideal zones more often, and you'll get nice reward bonuses. So hold that. Oh, I see. So if you let go in just the right spot, then it gives you a bonus. Oh, I see. And you can just click. Oh, see, but you've gotta release when it gets into the green, is what it is. So yeah, you've really got to try and hit that. That one was ideal, so we got 10 for that. I mean, the worst part is that if you miss, you get 3 instead of 10. So it's not the worst thing in the world. Now I don't know why they would have that like that, because it doesn't feel like speed is what you want with this, but we're gonna go with it. And of course, by talking over and over again, I keep missing. But that's fine. F for fast assemble, I guess. Oh, so that just click, 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 click. But I could have hit F to done that quickly. So that's done. Now we've got to do this. So we're going to go up here, assemble this. Same thing we're going to do. Only ideal would give me 100. We got those, so there we go. Oh, we got to put these on. All right. Really focusing on this. Oh, I missed. Shoot. I was really hoping I was going to get that. I feel like that perk that I picked was not the best of ideas, because that feels like it would, or maybe it makes it even slower. Perhaps. I don't know. All right, let's assemble this. Here we go again with all the brackets. We get 100 if we get all ideal. Oh man, I was doing so good, and then I missed. Focusing, I was in like full blown focus mode on that. Oh no, I don't want to do that. Click, 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 click. There's that, and we got a new level. So if we take a look at that, so let's go back to our tab, perks. So what is that? Cheaper buys, faster cleaning, and sell items through losing money to fines. We'll do that. That works. Faster clean. And then close that back out. So we still got one other thing that needs to be put together. Is it in the bathroom? It's that. We got to assemble this. Okay, here we go. Let's try this again. So only ideal. Oh, wow, that's hard. Yeah, that's not easy. So click that, and yeah, wow, this is tricky. Because it's hard to see it even in the picture there in terms of what you're aiming for. That's a tricky mode. Okay, now we just do this. I mean, anyone who ever gets the 100 for this, I salute them. It's not simple. I just do not have the dexterity or the visual acuity to stop that right in the spot. But there's a lot of screws on this thing. And you can kind of do it by audio cues a bit. A little, but not really all that much. Like if you hold it down, you'll know when you can stop it just based off of audio cues. But even then I'm screwing it up. They're all good. They're all going to be in there somewhat kind of about there, but that's fine. So now we got to connect everything to plumbing. So let's do this. So drawer bathroom. So we're going to go to right click here, connecting this to the clean water tank. So we're going to do fresh water tank. So let's see. Is that? Oh, so that's fresh water tank. That's going to here. Okay. Or no. What? Oh no, I'm on the wrong thing. So let's try this. Fresh water tank. Connect to the drawer bathroom. So that's on. And then we got to do the drawer bathroom to the dirty water tank, to the black water tank. That's what we want. And then we got to go clean water tank to the shower, which is going to be the shower system. And then the shower system to the black water tank. So that's good. And then we can check everything, make sure it's on and running. And then what else do we need to do? The modern toilet. So modern toilet goes to the black water tank, and then we also need fresh water to the toilet. Lots of connections, man. Wow. Again, I don't remember seeing that in any other game I played. So it may be out there in some other game. It's just not one I've ever done. So that takes care of that, and we can get back into that. We could try everything out. Again, I probably shouldn't have that there because it's like right next to the light. I'm going to actually move that because that's not in a good spot. So we're going to take that. We're going to put that over there. Or will it not go there? Or do I have to rotate it? I got to rotate it. Yeah, we're going to put that there because that'll work there. But yeah, I just don't want that. I could see just see water getting all over that, just being like, guzz, 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 and that's not going to be good. Turn it on. Can you adjust the settings on that thing? Is that like it's like a multi-setting shower head? So you should be able to do that. How about the toilet? Can we turn that on? We can customize it, but yeah, I can't flush it to see if it's working. I wanted to see if it was working. How about over here? We can turn that on. Yeah, so that looks good. Perfect. Just like that. Finish the job. Presto changeo. We're all good. Take some pictures. Look at all the handiwork that we did. I don't know if that's the way the bathroom should have been laid out, but that's the way I went with it. So it's fine. If they don't like it, they can always come back in and lay it out their own way. Do it the way they like it. All right, everything's connected. Ideal assembly. We didn't get any of that. So, or no, I did somehow get 400 for ideal assembly. Huh, interesting. And again, didn't find the collectible. I've not been doing good at finding collectibles. Well, what can you do? This is kind of neat. I'll definitely be interested to see this one when it comes out. I don't know if they've got a release date set on this. I'm going to type in real quick to see if they have one. Assuming I can type properly. So Bus Flipper Simulator, the game itself just is listed as coming soon. So I don't know when the actual game itself will be out, but the demo is out and available right now, and you can play it for the low cost of $0. and 0 cents. We might come back and take a look at the other items that are in this one, see what other tasks, what other jobs there are that we can do, and maybe try that challenge one more time and maybe see if we can buy a bus. Because those would all be kind of fun things to do. But if you've always wanted to take a whole bunch of old buses and turn them into Foncy places where you can live, this game might just be the game for you. But that is going to be all for this one, though. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this video, I'd appreciate it if you gave it a like. If you really like this video, I'd love it if you consider giving the channel a subscribe. But until we meet again, thanks as always for being a part of all of my silliness. I'm Rusty Champagne, and we will see you later.